Hello YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
The flashing lights you see in the background, Angie's watching Cops. She decided to come out here and want to say hello. Oh, by the way, we're filming this on June 10th, right?
Yes,
It's a Saturday.
June 10th.
This is not the original video that we had filmed earlier today. We scrapped that video for the ones who are our neighbors and subscribers. The whole video did not turn out the way I wanted to because a lot of things happen on and off camera. Names that was mentioned on the video that I did not want to be mentioned, right?
Right.
And that, so we had a little production meeting after the video. Wasn't nice because let's put it this way, we're gonna, like I said, this is take two of what we did today. Okay, earlier tonight, basically we were doing a patio chat. We sit on the patio, we kind of relax, and Angie and I will just chat what we did without filming or stuff like that. Angie we both attended a birthday party. Angie attended 2 birthday parties. I attended one of them with her earlier tonight, and but I also went out to lunch over at Pizza Ranch earlier today when I was filming this. I remember I'm filming this 2 days back ago, so just keep that in mind. Went over to Pizza Ranch for lunch with one of our subscribers and friends down at the ballpark. And that, so we had lunch together and that. We all paid our own way, basically. And then Angie went with her mom to one birthday party, then come home. I guess we kind of did something around the apartment off camera, and then we attended another birthday party. This is where things got a little interesting as we were filming the original video. We were given 2 items, aluminum cans, or we call aluminum bottles of beer. I'm going to show you here real quick here what I meant by it. But we were given those with specific orders not to drink it. For some reason, when the camera was off, Angie offered one of those cans to one of our neighbors, and I said no, that's not happening, because we were told specifically it's not to be drank because the beer was sitting in a vehicle in hot days. We had 2 weeks of hot weather, and the beer was sitting inside a car in the hot temperatures, and you know how hot gets inside a car on a summer day, on a hot day. It gets well over 160 degrees, nearly boiling point. You know, that's why dogs and people, if people leave dogs in the car, in a hot car, they die. If people leave babies in a car, in a hot car, they end up dying, and that. So I'll show you the 2 beers, and because we don't know what the ingredients is doing in a hot temperature. We don't know. It was chances that we're not going to take. It's not like you're buying the beer at the store and you bring it home, and either it sits at room temperature or it gets in the refrigerator. It's in a car that's exposed to the elements of the weather, mostly hot weather and that. So that's why we was told not to drink it. Right now, let's see those 2 cans. They're nice cans. Let's see those cans. Okay, the 2 cans I want to show you, and because these are the 2 cans of beer that we gotten from a family friend of Angie's side of the family. 2 Cubs World Series Championship commemorative aluminum can beer bottles. You can tell they're not open, and basically we were told specifically not to drink them because they were sitting in hot car for the last week, because we had some nice hot temperatures. It sat in the car with temperatures inside the car can go, like I see, up to 160 degrees, maybe higher, and all that stuff. Everybody knows most beer ingredients has a yeast in it, and yeast can have a negative reaction when it comes to exposed back to heat again. You know, when they brew the beer, you know, they brew it at a hot temperature just to kill any bacteria and all, all the bacteria and that, and they chill it down. But then when it's back exposed to the heat again, they don't know what's going to happen inside the contents of the can. Especially when I hear news stories where people was opening last 5 years ago, was opening cans of Billy beer and drinking it, and they got gravely ill drinking that, because beer do not age well. Wine ages well, but not beer. Because this has been exposed to so many elements during the time period, we were just told not to drink it. For some reason, Angie, in her bright mind of hers once in a while, I know she has a good heart at times, but sometimes she don't think the legal end of it. If we were told, we were given a product, told us not to drink it, the last thing you want to do is offer somebody a beer, a can of beer, or a bottle, a aluminum can bottle of beer, after you're told not to drink it, not to open and drink it. Because by failure of doing that, someone could get sick, and it could come back on us. So basically, that's why we're not opening these cans at all. And I specifically told Angie not to offer it to nobody else, because there are cans to keep. Actually, they may be worth more to a collector unopened, because they'll pay more for an unopened product. I don't know what a can of unopened Billy beer calls for now, or any other old brand beer, if someone keeps it unopened, because they think the brand's going to go out of business. Some brands do go out of business. So basically, we don't know how the Cubs' future is going to be. This could be the only championship in my lifetime. It could be worth more 20 years down the line. We don't know. So yeah, that was one of the issues we had off camera. That's why I'm kind of remaking this video. But it's a nice gift. It's a nice gift, and we like it. So yes, basically, like I said, I want to apologize for Angie's hasty decision for a video we tried to do earlier tonight for the ones who are neighbors and subscribers of us that really lives next door to us. Either have to be across the hall, down below us, down over this way, in the other buildings. Basically, they knew we were filming earlier when there was more daylight. This is now after 9 p.m. Well after 9 p.m. now, because it's dark and that. So, and it's just one of those times that we have to do a retake video at home. If we were on the road on a trip, if everybody remember last year's trip, we got to make sure we did it once, because you only can be able to do it once. Because if we make a mistake, there's no way I'm going to take that exit, come back around and do it over again. That's not going to happen. So either I got to do one or two things: fast forward it, or just basically mute the sound and just put other music to it. So retakes is not easy to do. I try to avoid them as much as possible. Whenever possible. Sometimes it's not possible and all that stuff. So yeah, that's why we're doing the retake. That's why I'm doing the retake. Like I said, this is supposed to be a patio chat between me and Angie here on the patio. Just kind of talk about what we did and didn't do and all that stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and end this video here real quick. I'll probably have one more statement after this. So we're going to wrap up this little video right here. Even as a content creator on this channel, sometimes hasty decisions will force you to do a retake. Sometimes we receive gifts and specifically tell us what not to do with it. We just cannot pass these gifts on to anybody else. That's why I had to redo this whole video concerning those 2 cans of beer right there. So when we were told not to drink them, we cannot be offering that stuff to anybody else, because if we fail to alert the people that we're giving it to not to drink it for any reason, specific reasons, it could come back and haunt us in a different way. So we got to be careful. If we were given items and told not to give it to nobody else, That's it. Not to go give to nobody else. Angie forgot, basically. Just Blum forgot. So luckily I stepped in. I averted disaster because we don't know what's going wrong with that beer that's inside, that's been exposed to the elements for the last 3 to 4 weeks. And of course, it was in our car. If it was in the car for more than a week, it's going to be it's going to get temperatures inside a locked car over 100, almost up to 160 degrees. Everybody knows what's going to happen if a pet is inside a locked car. We know what happens if a baby is inside a locked car, where the windows roll up. We all know it does not end well. Okay, so we don't know what happens to the products that sits inside these vehicles for a long time. When I got my brother's Bill's car to use for a little while, I had to dump out a bottle of Mountain Dew because I didn't know how long it sat in there. Angie wanted to open and drink it. I had to end up dumping it out because even it looks like it's a brand new bottle, but we don't know how long it sat in that car. So it's always be safe and sorry. So right now we're going to end this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And hopefully we'll be back to regular content tomorrow.